How you doing? Yesterday I put a post up that said black mold and hiding in your wash machine, but I didn't put anything else. So, here we go. We got a mate tag, and it is a model M2E. Okay? Now, about 6 months ago, I went looking for the replacement part, and it was the same exact style as what's in here. Okay. Now what was in here, where the inlet valves are, was a plastic tray that your drawer went into. The whole top was only like that thick. So when the water came in, it just sat there, and for months, because I always clean the tray, and I put my hand in there and I clean up inside, you know. But for months, it sounded like the screens were clogged in the hose because it's straining to fill up. So I finally took this apart, and it was full of black mold. That's why the water wasn't coming out. So, you know, really not good for anybody, especially if you have kids, small children, you wash their clothes in black mold. So what I did was I took the tray out and got some of the come back to this. Some of the hose that they use for like beverages and stuff. Okay. And ironically, the fittings on the bottom of the inlet valves have a bushing on them, a little rubber bushing, right? Well, it worked perfect to go inside these 1/2-inch fittings. So I have it set up to where water normally doesn't sit in. We just washed like an hour ago. But instead of the tray, I have hoses. Okay? And it fills 10 times faster. I mean, it fills up like, no tomorrow. Like an open hose. So, normally it takes about 20 minutes for this damn thing to fill up. Alright? So let's see here. We'll wait for a moment. Oh yeah, and the other thing about these things. Down inside there, part that holds the agitator together, is plastic. Alright? Replaced it once. Damn thing went out in 6 months. So, I ended up epoxying it to it. Okay? As long as you're just epoxying the agitating part, you're okay. Instead of buying a new one. Now they make them out of metal. Now I just discovered, when I first went to look for this replacement part, it was the old style. And I didn't want the old style. And still wouldn't take a drawer one. The video that I put up first had a clip of a Samsung washer at my cousin's. Totally different design. Same problem. What they're doing is slowing the water down to get into that tray. And when you do that, there's no way for the air to circulate unless you put a fan in there. Okay? Now when they first did all these tests, they probably had them in a big warehouse or factory with a 20-30 foot ceiling and air going through there. Now you're in this basement with no air flowing around. Any water sitting anywhere is going to turn into mold. And black mold's the worst. So I figured I'd do this video to let everybody know. And you gotta wait for this cycle, but it'll be worth it to see how fast this water comes out. Try and get a good view here. There we go. Anyways, definitely a health hazard. Oh, there we go. Now, see how fast this sucker's running? It's actually better on your filler valves. You're not straining as much. Yeah, it'll fill 20 times faster. It's probably 20 minutes faster on the wash, which saves electricity. Okay? Now I get so crazy, I take the whole thing apart, because if you don't take this drum out and clean the outside of the drum and the plastic that it's sitting in, black mold gets inside of there too. And there's no other way to clean the inlet valves unless you take it apart and soak the fucking thing in vinegar. You can't use bleach. You can't wipe bleach in there, and you end up messing up the clothes. So, anyways, I know most people won't do this, but hey, I bet you after 6 months, you got black mold in your wash machine. And that's how it is.